Sports.
Sports weekend. That's why we need our guy Pep with Sports with Pep. Please help us, Pep.
Before we really get to the meat and potatoes, the nuts and bolts of another crazy wild weekend, as Patrick just put it, here's what you need to know. There's 5 teams that clinched playoff spots over the weekend. The 49ers, despite the loss, the Seahawks, the Packers, the Patriots, and the Bills. They're in. It's over. They're into the playoffs.
No matter what. They're going to have a spot.
The big news in that is the Bills. It's been like 18 years, dude. I say congrats. Give the Buffalo people something. That's all I'm saying.
The Bills aren't bad, and that's a team that if you have to go to Buffalo, New York to play a game, which you know, depending, they're probably going to be like a 5 or a 6 seed, I guess, because New England's going to win the division. They should, right?
I mean
the Patriots should.
Buffalo could still win that division.
Yeah, they could.
They're a game behind.
I think they're the ones who are really built to take out the Patriots.
You think so?
I do.
Well, it's going to be really interesting, but the Bills are in. So if you're a Bills fan, that's the good news.
I'm just saying.
Yes. So we got to break down, again, it was a crazy week of the NFL. Some of these scores that were coming in and these highlights that we saw. It was just another maddening weekend of the NFL, plus college football as well. It's all brought to you by Matheson Gas. The gas professionals, if you need gas this holiday season for your Inland Empire business, for your home, your backyard, they can help you out. That's Matheson Gas in Rancho Cucamonga, Fontana, and Riverside. So 3 locations to make it super easy for you to refill that propane tank or pick up those welding supplies. You can also visit Matheson Gas online at mathesongas.com because remember, Matheson Gas, they are the gas professionals. So the Rams look good one week, right? Like Super Bowl contenders.
Right. Well, and when they play my team.
Yeah, well, when they play Seattle, right?
They look great.
And they turn around and get hammered by the Dallas Cowboys.
I mean, I guess the question is it the Rams not legit? Are the Cowboys legit?
I think the Cowboys aren't really legit. Sorry, Cowboy Nation. Yeah. I think the Rams are decent, but for some reason they just play amazing against us. We're like the brother thing.
I think they're okay. Yes, you're right, Patrick. But I also think with Dallas, it's like, you know, Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. Like you just don't know. Like, is this team going to roll in and play like that? And you're like, okay, wow, maybe they're going to make a Super Bowl run, or are they going to turn around and like lay an egg against somebody?
You know
like,
what
okay,
Mr. T would say in Rocky 3?
Well,
they're paper champions.
Maybe
they're good on paper, but not when you actually have to play.
When you look at their roster, you're like, yeah, they should be a Super Bowl contender, right?
Although they pummeled the Rams. I mean, I will give
44-21.
They pummeled the Rams. I mean, I have to give them that for sure. And it did me a huge favor along the way.
Yeah.
And the Falcons. The Falcons and the Cowboys. Woo! Good weekend for me.
Well, the Falcons beat the Niners on that touchdown at the very end that was reversed. And
craziness.
But see, there's a little revenge there. That's the same brother thing, Shannon.
Yes.
used to be the offensive coordinator over there.
Yeah.
Matt Ryan's been playing crappy all year or whatever. They've been having trouble.
Atlanta's a scary team.
They are.
Atlanta's not a playoff team.
No.
But they're probably the best non-playoff team out there.
The most underachieving team, the biggest sleeping tiger in the NFL is the Falcons. If you wake them up, they'll punk you. They're loaded.
Yeah, they will.
Athletes.
They are good. So Dallas beats the Rams, which was bad news for 40's Eagles.
It was.
But the Eagles won this weekend.
That's the thing. There's like 6 or 8 teams in the AFC or NFC that are actually alive. The Eagles are somehow one of them.
And they ended up beating the Redskins. Also, by the way, I just want to slide this in there. Urban Meyer was in the box with Daniel Snyder at the Redskins game. I'm just saying,
interesting.
Either he wants to be in with the Redskins or he's trying to make Jerry Jones jealous because
right.
he knew he was going to be on TV in that box.
Oh, Cameron will find him.
He knows what he's doing. Dude.
Cameron will find him.
Smart
right?
guy. He's not dumb.
Yeah, I mean, think about it. The Redskins have dipped into the college ranks before. Remember they got Steve Spurrier back in the day? I mean, so they've taken these coaches who have had a tremendous amount of success at the college level, tried it at the NFL. So who knows? I mean, the Redskins could try it, or try to make someone jealous.
Still their owner?
Trouble.
It's not going to work out. No matter who you put in there, it's not going to work out.
I'd rather have Jerry Jones.
Get rid of Snyder.
Yeah.
You might as well go Jerry Jones then if you don't want to deal with Snyder.
Right. Eagles Cowboys this coming weekend.
That's the thing. This weekend, that's going to be a big matchup now because it's a tie record between the Eagles and the Cowboys, and the division's on the line, playoffs are on the line, everything.
Here we go.
The Rams could have done the Eagles a favor.
I needed it to happen.
You needed that to happen. They didn't. And then on top of that, if you're a Rams fan, the Vikings won big time against the Chargers, the other LA team.
The spoiler, we thought.
Yeah, it did not even close. Minnesota rolled all over the Chargers. The final score in that one was 39-10. So if the Rams would have beat the Cowboys and the Vikings would have took a loss against the Chargers, you'd be waking up today as a Rams fan thinking, we got a shot. We're going to get in the playoffs. We're going to get on a roll here. Man, it looks like a far leap to make the playoffs.
This is the scary and fun part because the season gets the playoffs get really figured out in the next couple of weeks. So you got to fasten your seatbelts and just wait to see what happens.
That's the thing. Between the NFC, there's the teams that are kind of slated in right now, and the two teams that are outside looking in are both the Rams and the Eagles. Those are the ones trying to get in, but it's looking rough on both.
Yeah, and really for the Eagles, you got to win the division.
That's it. The Eagles have to win out because we have to beat Dallas, and then we have to stay a game ahead of them. So if the Eagles can win out, they're going to be in no problem. It's can they win out with no receivers left on that team.
Wow.
Do you know who they play in their final game?
It's all division. We play the Giants. So the Giants could play spoiler on us in the last week, and they would.
But you got to beat the Cowboys first.
That's the big one. You have to beat the Cowboys.
You got to do your division. That's the way it is.
Yeah. Final game in Oakland yesterday.
Yeah.
And crazy, right?
Hey, Pep, who would have thought that the final win in Oakland would go to Gardner Minshew?
Dude, I didn't see that coming. You know, in fact, the funniest quote, I don't know if you saw this or heard this.
Press conference afterwards.
About the middle finger, right?
Very funny.
He saw more middle fingers at that game than he has seen in his entire life.
They told him, they were like, Gardner, you're going to be the last person to get a win in the black hole. He goes, yeah, that'll be like an Aflac trivia question 20 years from now. He goes, yeah. And it asked him about the atmosphere of the hole. And he said, I've never had that many middle fingers pointed at me at one time.
20-16, Jaguars beat the Raiders.
Hugging the fans and all that stuff. Did you see that? Carr hugging the fans and dude.
It was a Raider game. Nobody watched it. The Raider fans, come on.
I give him a little bit of props because as someone who has had my heart ripped out when the Sonics were taken away from me in Seattle, I feel for the kids in Oakland who are huge Raider fans. It sucks to
Don't
lose
you
your
just
team.
feel for the kids in Oakland that there were kids in Oakland?
There's kids in Oakland.
I mean, screw the football part.
They don't. I know, but that makes me think football's all they have, 40.
And they don't even have the Warriors anymore. They moved to San Francisco.
Dude, they're being thumped.
Yeah. They got baseball, right?
Marshawn Lynch
got the
into
A's.
the city council meeting and said, we're losing the Raiders. We lost the Warriors.
Don't lose the A's.
Best not lose the A's.
Yeah.
Walked out.
Yeah, I might as well lose them too.
Marshawn.
By the way, it's good grades haircuts down at my place.
Yeah, when Beast Mode is the voice of reason, right? He's like, hey guys, here's what we should do. Your moral compass up there in Oakland.
I mean, it's convenient for us. I love it. It's convenient for us, but I do feel for those kids.
I do too. No way to go out like that. That sucks. Finally, from the college football world, one thing, LSU quarterback Joe Burrow, your Heisman Trophy winner, which is kind of more salt in the wound, I guess, for USC football fans because Ed Ogeron, who could have, should have been the USC head coach, is now at LSU, the number one team in the nation, the number one player in the the whole deal.
Burrow got all emotional. It was really
cool. And he's
Coach O's the man.
He's a good one. He could
USC.
He could be the number one pick in the NFL draft. And, I'm sure Ed Ogeron, Coach O, is a big reason why, right? Why they're having so much success down there in the Big Easy.
Yep.
And, hey, quick shout-out to RCC. Riverside City College, your state champions for college football, and also the mythical national champions as well. A perfect 13-0. Nobody even came close. They rolled to the state title over the weekend. They will finish number one in the country for the very first time. RCC, your champs.
That's why we have Pep, dude. Pep, tell them how to get your stuff.
Inland Sports, we're all over it on the gram, Twitter, Facebook, and check out the YouTube channel as well. 1 million views and counting.
Thanks, Pep.
Inland Sports.